I haven't been excited for a male character in quite a bit. Granted, we don't get enough male characters in Wuthering Waves, but even so, I did got Qiyuan. Of course, that is the last male character that we got. And the reason why I did got Qiyuan, not because of how cool he is, not because of how good he looks. Yes, there is part of that reason as well, but it was the only best in slot character for my Galbrena. So I just feel like I have to pull for Qiyuan to make my Galbrena do crazy damage. But this is gonna be my choice. This is gonna be fully my choice, where I would definitely gonna be pulling for Jingran. And I gotta say, I want to talk more about this, but we're gonna talk about Qingxiao first, okay? But man, he looks really cool. The best looking male character in the game so far. Okay, so we finally got a quick teaser for Qingxiao and Jingran, which is quite surprising actually, because I thought that we're gonna get this character instead of Qingxiao, because they give us the drip market for these characters, right? It was supposed to be Swarming, then Jingran. I will assume that Jingran is going to be in phase 2 because they released Jingran a bit later after Qingxiao. And Qingxiao is going to be releasing next patch in the first half. So that is quite interesting route that I went for, because Qingxiao looks very godly due to the presentation that they shown us in the cutscenes, where she has like multiple swords flying around in the sky helping us destroying the enemies. It is quite an epic scene, as it's a bit of an aura farm of a character it seems. Now they did tease us Jingran as well. Again, we'll talk about this later, but I want to go into Qingxiao a bit more. Now Qingxiao, I'll be frank, she looks very aero. Right, the moment I see her, it smells like Cartethyia. Right, every step she takes is so similar to how Cartethyia moves. Even when she drops down from the sky towards us, it's like she's climbing down the stairs. Right, it looks very much similar to Cartethyia. And like, I don't want to jinx myself because my Cartethyia right now is doing some insane damage. She is also S3, so I don't want her to get power crept by some other DPS. And yes, I am very much assuming this character is going to be a god type character that will be doing insane amount of damage, just like any other sentinels and so on. Now I do know that Mengzhou has a sentinel, which is Sin, right? So of course we're going to get her sooner or later. That will be doing most damage, because every single sentinel, Thenodian or god level characters that has released so far in Wuthering Waves, they are all DPS. So I'm assuming this one will also be DPS. I'm just afraid that, you know, my Cartethyia is gonna be power crap so soon, and she's S3. This is why I feel like I don't want to recommend people to pull for sequences, but at the same time, I don't listen to my own advice, and I also pull for sequences when it comes to like god tier characters. I like to do that myself. Don't do what I do. I can do what I do just for the sake of content, of course. But I'll probably just save up. After the whole collab, I did feel like, okay, I'm done trying for sequences for these characters, because I feel like I've spent so much. I spent and I wasted, and the pity didn't build up, and it really feels like quite of a bummer. And I do feel like I should just lay back and just pull for the characters and their signatures, but do not ever go for sequences anymore. I think I'm done going for sequences, but who knows, you can't really trust my word on that. But hey, let's look into what this Qingxiao character is gonna look like. Interesting enough, like I said, I do think she's gonna be similar to Cartethyia. She's probably gonna be a main DPS as well. Just from the cutscenes alone, she is killing a bunch of enemies. But hey, they could also turn her into a sub DPS or a support, where she has coordinated attacks using her sword. Now, this is just me theorizing everything, but I can definitely see that coming. These characters that has coordinated attacks that can destroy enemy off field, I would love to see this as well. But I also know there's a lot of Qingxiao mains already in the community that wish for Qingxiao to be on field at all times given. So I wouldn't be surprised if this character were to not be a main DPS, but I wouldn't be mad if she's a sub DPS that can do coordinated attacks but still do insane damage, insane support capability as well. I would love to see that. I mean, who knows? Maybe we're finally gonna get Jin C dedicated support, right? This is exactly what we need, especially if she's Spectral, which I highly doubt that she's Spectral, right? I don't think she's gonna be Spectral. Now, like I said, I did thought that Swarming was gonna be the first character, was gonna be the character that drops before Jingran, because they put her behind Sui Sui. Yangyang, Sui Sui, and then Swarming, but guess it's not gonna be Swarming, and I'm assuming Swarming is gonna be after Qingxiao's or Jingran's banner ends, and then she's gonna be with Sin in the same patch. Now that's gonna be interesting, because I also want to pull for Sin because she's a sentinel. So basically, I have to pull for every single patch that is coming towards me. This is why I feel like it's such a good thing to do, to skip Yangyang. Yangyang is literally bait. Yes, she is the mascot of the game. Yes, she is in the cover photo of our game. But at the same time, man, like, the characters that will be coming after Yangyang and Sui Sui, unskippable. They look unskippable. Jingran right here, first male character I will be pulling for. Now he looks interesting, right? Because of this blue flame. It reminds me a lot of Brant. Right, Brown has blue flame or purple flame, whatever you want to call it. assuming right now, a lot of people have mentioned that he could be Aero. I don't want another Aero, by the way, but I wouldn't mind if it's an Aero support. But this looks like Flame to me. I don't mind Jingran being a DPS or sub DPS. I think he just looks really great, and I think I want him to be on field as well. And honestly, if I'm being completely honest, and I'm probably gonna get a bunch of hate from this, a lot of people gonna disagree with this, and it's okay. Qingxiao, her color palette looks so simple. It's just blue. And then we have characters like Jingran. Dude, Jingran's design is way better than Qingxiao. You can disagree with me on that. And with how they drip this character right here, they put some red color palettes as well. This is amazing marketing right here. And it's only for every single main DPS has it as well though. Like Qiyuan have some crazy drip marketing as well. Like, come on, like Kuro games literally can make any male character look good. They just don't want to. They only want to make male characters come out every 2 male characters every 6 months. It seems like that is the route they are going for. And you know what? I don't care. I think it's fine they want to do that as long as they can keep making this good quality of male characters for us, you know? I think that's fine. And yes, I do believe he's gonna be Fusion.
Yep.
Fusion DPS or sub DPS, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't mind if it's a support either, honestly, because support is always gonna be valuable and gonna be played in so many teams, right? That is always a good news for me. I don't think it's a good news for a lot of people because a lot of people like to main their characters and have them on the field at all times. But not me. I think having supports to be able to be played in so many teams worth so much more. And as you can see, the drip marketing for Jingran is so much more detailed in comparison to Qingxiao. Qingxiao is just a bunch of wind, sky, and some mountains in the background, right? There is some backstory right here. You can see like her face, what is her story. They're probably gonna give her a flashback for us to get to know her a lot more. She's probably some musician, who knows? But I'm not gonna care about that too much because we have Jingran right here and he seems to have more lore than a character like Qingxiao. I'm sure they're gonna give like a balanced character backstory, but Jingran right here, he looks like he's gonna be somewhere along the line a monk. I believe that is gonna be his lore. I don't know, he has that feeling for me, you know. I don't know much about this stuff, but with the bells and everything, and there's the pillar and the big door right here, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but still, it looks something that you see in some Chinese movies, right? That's all I can say. And you know, he just looks very cool. And we did also saw him from the Sui Sui quest a little bit. He tried to help Sui Sui, he clears the fog and all that. He creates the fog or something, I believe. And then he tried to manipulate the enemies or also maybe confuse them so Sui Sui can get out of the way. That feels like a support capability character, but you know, I could definitely be wrong on this. I hope he's a main DPS because he just looks really cool. You know, when I first saw him right here, when I first saw him in his first drip marketing, because of how lack the colors are in here, he just looks, you know, okay. He still looks cool. I still like his design, but he just looks okay. But I can't believe they go so hard on this one right here. They go so hard on his drip marketing. That's insane, man. But you know, it is what it is. Like I will definitely pull for 2 characters next patch. You'll see that coming. This is why I'll be skipping for Yangyang and Sui Sui, just because I don't think it's worth getting. I think Sui Sui is a must, don't get me wrong. She's gonna be a top tier support like Showkeeper. But you know, I gotta get these 2 characters, right? You can't get all of them. You can't get all the characters in a gacha game. So you gotta pick your poison. And I have to choose these 2 characters right here, Jingran and Qingxiao. Qingxiao, I just think she's gonna be doing insane damage. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye. I'm gonna be called so stupid for not reading this earlier. Archive, a Mengzhou born Nethermancer. So he is like a wanderer between Mirage realms and the ruins of the old. Like he's some sort of wanderer. I don't mind that. I think that's gonna be giving a very interesting storytelling. He access to no laws and bows to no god order. Now that sounds like a very interesting character if you ask me. But he seems so happy-go-lucky when we first saw him.